Returning to nature, embracing wisdom, living a life in harmony with abundance. We often overlook a simple truth: when natural resources are exhausted and the environment is destroyed, money will no longer be able to provide what we need for survival. Only when the gifts of nature have vanished will we realize that we cannot live on money alone. Humanity's relationship with nature should not be one of conquest, but one of coexistence. By distancing ourselves from nature, we not only lose material abundance, but also the inner peace and connection to our souls. The inner dialogue: which wolf do you feed? Each person has two wolves fighting within them. One represents evil and fear, filled with jealousy, anger, and anxiety. The other symbolizes love and kindness, bringing hope, compassion, and courage. This battle is not external, but internal. The outcome depends on which wolf we choose to feed. We can decide our future by shifting our thoughts, emotions, and actions. Nurturing kindness and peace within our hearts will lead us to real strength and transformation. Live a life that the world will remember. The ideal life is one where, when we are born, the world rejoices, and when we pass, the world mourns. This is a life led by deep values and purpose, created through persistent effort and action. Every moment of our lives should be spent in awareness of how we influence the world around us. Words are not enough to express our vision; it is through action that we resonate with the larger world. Listening and wisdom start from the heart. Listening is wisdom. In an increasingly noisy world, we often neglect the power of listening. True wisdom, however, is not found by endlessly seeking knowledge, but by understanding the essence of life through inner reflection and lived experience. Instead of chasing more knowledge, we should learn to perceive the details of life from within. Wisdom comes from deep experience and insight, not just theoretical learning. When we begin to listen to our inner voice, we can find our true path. Silence in nature, and the intuition of animals, speaks volumes about the wisdom of life. The essence of life is to learn to live in harmony with ourselves, others, and the natural world. This harmony is not external, but internal, and it requires alignment of heart and mind. Living in harmony with nature, returning to our roots. Human abundance is not derived from accumulating wealth, but from coexisting with nature. When a man moves away from nature, his heart becomes hard. Nature not only provides the conditions for our survival, but it also offers a silent wisdom that teaches us how to cherish and how to give thanks. Every leaf, every tree, every flowing river, is a lesson from nature. We should walk as lightly as the spring breeze, with gratitude in our hearts, and learn to enjoy all that nature bestows. This lightness is not just in our steps but in our spirit. Let us attune ourselves to the rhythm of nature, finding peace and strength in its quiet embrace. Death is transformation, not an end. Death is not the end, but a transition to another form of life. Those who live in our hearts never die. This saying reminds us that every farewell marks a new beginning. The meaning of life often lies in how we perceive it, how we treasure it, and how we carry it forward. The length of life is beyond our control, but we can choose to give it depth. Life is fleeting, much like the flash of a firefly, yet even in its brevity, it holds light and power. We cannot control the length of our lives, but we can choose to infuse them with meaning. Death is not the final chapter, but a transformation, a continuation of the journey. Each choice we make in the present moment determines how we face both the transience and eternity of life. The power of wisdom, transformation from within. Do not let yesterday use up too much of today. We must learn to let go of the past and embrace each new day as a fresh start. Abundance is not just about material wealth, it is an energy that flows from within us and resonates with the universe. We do not need to chase abundance, it is already linked to us. What we need to do is recognize it, accept it, and allow it into our lives. Abundance comes from inner peace and clarity. It is not an external pursuit, but an internal awakening. When we clear the noise within, shift our mindset, and align ourselves with the flow of life, we realize that abundance has always been around us, waiting for us to accept it. Conclusion: living as your true self on the journey of life. True wisdom is not found in how much we know, but in how we live that wisdom each day. By returning to nature, adjusting our mindset, and listening to our hearts, we not only discover external abundance, but also the peace and strength within. Every moment presents an opportunity to transform. In doing so, we will gradually become the best version of ourselves, and the world will bear witness to a life of abundance, peace, and wisdom. Starting today, let us learn to listen, to give thanks, and to cherish every moment. Through our actions, we will embody the wisdom and abundance that life has to offer, not only changing ourselves but also transforming the world around us.